Welcome back to Houston Life. If I know one thing about Houston, Brittany, it is that we have a ton of great restaurants and coffee shops.
Absolutely. And what started as a coffee stand where Astros fans could go get their caffeine on game day, it has now grown into something much bigger for Houston Astros pitcher Lance McCullers Jr.
So this is the newest baby in the Maven family, probably the biggest though.
Yes, the newest and the biggest in the Maven, but also our Rex Hospitality kind of family. Juan Carlos and I own that together. We started it a couple years ago, and one small coffee kind of concentrate that we were selling, at wholesale has blended and turned into a really big hospitality group.
Wow, and it's really delicious. But I've got to say, this location is amazing because there is so much Houston history here.
A lot of history here.
Sawyer Yards was the Anheuser-Busch factory where they made the beer, where they shipped it out to the world.
Yeah, this was the Silver Eagle distribution center. And funny enough, where Maven is, we used to be where they wash the trucks. So if you see the large frame on the outside of the door and where the windows are today, the reason that is so large and cut out like that is that's where the trucks would drive in and drive out.
And is that where they gassed up?
And that's really gassed up.
Yep. Yeah. Rex Hospitality, Juan and I will be doing a second phase on this kind of corner of the property, and that building will be redeveloping as well.
Let's head inside. I totally love this angle of the building because this is where you see that it really was a truck wash.
Yep, so this was the entrance for the truck wash. The patio is really cool for us. Has beautiful views of downtown. So it's a really cool, vibe around here in Sawyer Yards. It's very much a neighborhood spot. People walking, coming, going with their dogs, their families, and we hope we're a great addition to that.
So it's super family friendly, but I also love it because it's dog friendly. The 2 times I've come and had dinner here, Lance, you've been here.
I have been, yeah. I come here a lot.
It's beautiful. This is a beautiful space.
It's a great place for families. We have to see a lot of people that are starting to turn as regulars in the neighborhood.
And brunch is something that a lot of people really love to come to Maven for. It's been very popular for you.
People automatically associate, I think, brunch with us because we're obviously big coffee roots, which we always very proud of, and we want people to know us by. But in this spot particularly, we have an amazing dinner and we have an amazing cocktail list as well.
There's some big plans. Like you've got a lot of fun things that you do here, Juan Carlos, and some good stuff that's coming up.
We do. We have some exciting stuff. So we run specials almost every day or every other day, and we actually have our newest one coming up, which is going to be paella on Sundays, which will be an awesome experience for, again, catering it to groups to be able to come around and share a paella between 6 people or 8 people or 4 people and really get to experience some of those traditions that I grew up with personally. So we're really, really excited about that.
And Chef Nico is the one in charge of the food. I think at this point I should head on into the kitchen.
I think you should, yeah, get in there because that's what this place is really about.
Yeah! Chef Nico!
How are you?
Hey!
Nice to see you.
Oh my gosh, great to see you. Though I don't think I've ever been in the kitchen where the magic happens.
And anything we eat, we're looking for some sort of experience or some sort of a feeling outside of just good tasting. And the menu really talks about that, talks about, everything from the brunch menu, talks about, Juan Carlos, Lance, our heritages, right? Because they're all from so many different spots. Like we have a Cubano sandwich that reminds Lance of his childhood. We have s'mores cups and that's his favorite dessert. Juan Carlos and I grew up eating chilaquiles because half our family is Mexican. So we really always try to do all these types of things.
So you grew up here in Houston?
Yeah, so I grew up here in Houston, right? My mom grew up in Mexico, my dad grew up here, and my maternal grandmother really created this environment of what food was to me. She used to make fresh ice cream, she still does, right? And for me, that really created this sense of, hey, this is something super interesting and very fun, and cooking from different cuisines. Like, my grandmother would try anything. One of the best collections of cookbooks I've ever seen. So food has been something super important coming back to Houston.
That smells so good, so good.
So why don't we go get a cocktail, since we're at Maven Coffee and Cocktails, and we try the food.
That sounds like a great plan.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Ready to eat?
We made you some dinner, guys.
All right, perfect. We're waiting for you guys.
Let's take a poivre. And I think some cocktails joined us, so we can try some of the cocktails.
Cheers.
Woohoo!
All right, Chef Nico, what we have?
So oysters, aguachile, We have the grouper fish dip. We have some Caesar cups. We use a white and a brown anchovy. So in Spain, that's called the holy matrimony.
It's just a little different to your regular Caesar.
Correct, and there's some spice to it from a guindilla pepper, which is a brined pepper, which gives it a little heat at the start and then kind of mellows out completely.
Yeah. And I don't know anything about this other than it's great. It's lobster pot pie.
That's your recommendation?
That's all. Yeah, I just know it's great.
A lobster pot pie, and then we have the steak au poivre, which is definitely JC's favorite.
You guys are so popular at brunch, but you have some delicious dinner dishes, and everything is at really good prices for the quality of the food.
That was kind of our thought going into it, but it's having people that can come here every single day to enjoy a meal. We have something for everyone on this menu, whether you're vegetarian, whether you're not. We have a little bit of everything, so it's awesome.
Nico comes from an amazing background in hospitality in New York and Chicago and in Spain, and so like the ability for us to source all wild and source things from really good ranches.
And even the cocktails, right? I mean, we had the cocktails curated from a colleague of mine and a person I've worked with, Paul McGee, who's been 50 World's Best, did 3 Dots and a Dash, very famous for his tiki program. But I mean, the martini which you've had and you're enjoying now, it's just so simple and it's perfect. It's just like, what else do you need?
Well, I think we should dig in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
This looks so delicious. I'm going into the fish dip because I think it's a dish that maybe people would go, what, fish dip? But this is so good. Oh my gosh, look at that. Delicious.
I'm going in for the oysters you shucked, so.
Oh yeah, I shucked the oysters, guys.
Wow, I'll have to get one then.
Bon appetit.
Wow, the food looks good, the
Yes,
space looks
please.
good. Sign me up. Well, if you'd like more info about Maven Coffee and Cocktails in Sawyer Heights, you can look for the scene on Houston Life section of our website, houstonlife.tv.